What's good, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna video guys on this nice day. For today's video is another BaddiesATL video. Yes, it's the second to last episode that I'm going to be reviewing. I don't know if there's gonna be a season 2, and I don't know if I'm gonna review it, but as of right now, no. This shit just became draining. When I do these episodes for y'all, I be watching the episode about 2-3 times. That's because the first time I'm watching it for my enjoyment. The second time I'm taking notes to talk about what happened in that episode. Third time, I don't know. But it just gets super draining after a while. It was a nice discussion to have, but honestly, I'm tired of it. So I just want to hurry up and get through this episode 10, and then the next 2 episodes are 1 episode. I don't know how many episodes I'm going to do for the reunion, but I'm going to do that, and that's it. So in episode 9, it ended off with Sarah and Sydney going off with each other. Sarah was dancing and Sydney was just picking on Sarah, just telling her that she looked a hot ass mess, even though she did. But at this point in this whole episode 10, they was really bullying Sarah. I know my last couple episodes I was against her, kind of, but when I see bullshit and when I see bullying, I'm gonna speak on it. And this episode, they really tried to paint Sarah as the worst person in that world. So, but let me just rewind. So Sydney and Sarah, they was still bickering at each other. Sarah was like, fuck you, and then they cooled them down. So the last person to ride the pole or to do the twerk off, whatever you want to fucking call it, was Tanisha. Tanisha actually did something finally during this whole season. When someone asks Tanisha to do something, or when someone asks Tanisha something or just anything about the show, she gets a whole big ass attitude. She just act like she don't run it, and it's really tiring. At the end, I see her point of view on how she felt, but still it seems like she didn't put enough energy in the show. She actually did something, and she twerked it off, filmed a little dance. She did her thing, period. So after Tanisha goes, Sarah and Sydney start arguing again. Sydney, she's just pickering at this point. It's annoying to keep repeating, but she just keep pickering at Sarah, and Sarah, you know, she's saying shit back like, fuck you, Sydney, and I look better than you, my body look better than you. They end up having a whole twerk off competition. We was watching Sydney twerk, we was watching Sarah twerk. It was child.
I already paid her bills for the month. I'm good.
What the fuck you
I don't need to prove it.
Let them battle it out.
I don't need to.
I'm not battling against
She's sweating and shit.
I'm not
sweating and falling.
We're battling. I'll win, and I don't even know what you think you're gonna do, but you're
in the diamonds and the
let me do my thing.
The diamonds, the red bottoms, and the
red bottoms, bitch.
I don't even want to be where she's from. I didn't dance beside her.
Hey! Come on, sir. I know. Hey! Hey! Oh! Sydney was like, I'm about this life. Next thing I know, Sydney's shaking her big old ass. Sarah's shaking her big old ass.
There's no competition. Like, I'm almost embarrassed that I'm going up against her.
Oh, wait, you can't do that, huh? Oh, you can't do that, huh? Oh, you can't do that, huh? Oh, you can't do that.
Child, okay. They both look a mess in their own ways, period. They don't need to have a competition because they both look fucking crazy twerking on the goddamn couch, on the floor. Sydney was on the floor, and I feel like that was mad degrading. Even Sarah said, look like a disgrace to the bad girls. So finally, they stop arguing at this moment. This is not the last time they're gonna argue. It's not. But they have to move on to the next thing. So the next thing is them watching strippers, like female strippers, male strippers. One stripper, he was short as fuck and they was scared of him. Seven and Janelle, they ran across the room to hide behind Tanisha and Natalie. They was really scared of that short male stripper, but come on now. They said he was packing, okay? He was still packing, feel me? Don't sleep on the short guys, because they really be having that thing. They be really having that thing. And then, after that short guy, females came out, and then after the females, another 2 male strippers came out, and those was like, you know, tall, masculine, eye candy type of men. It wasn't really like the first male that came out. So they was throwing money, and they also was dancing with the strippers. Personally, I wouldn't dance with the strippers, but they was having fun. Janelle and Sydney, they jumped on the stripper and was dancing with him and shit. Janelle was like, hold up, like chill, you gotta work for this pussy. That male stripper that was fucking with Janelle, he was really trying to get some. Like, he said, fuck all this, I really want Janelle. So yeah, when all the strippers was out dancing for them, they was throwing money. But then you see Sarah off to the side looking like she just don't want to be there anymore. And honestly, I wanted to leave. If I was there, I would want to leave too, because this is like, what is this for? Strippers, like, this show is supposed to be about us. Why is there different entertainments coming out and performing? I would want to leave too. But Sarah, she was mad about Natalie. Sarah always wants to bring up her friendship problems about Natalie. So they noticed that Sarah was looking, you know, type sad and stuff. And Sarah, you know, she starts to go off. So Sarah, she explains her issue as that she doesn't want to paint the picture as a happy ending of the show ending. She doesn't want to paint that because there's really an issue here. So she decides to address her issue. She says that she came in the house with a different understanding, and she feels like Natalie painted her out to be the joke, and how Natalie basically was saying that she was going to have Sarah's back, but she didn't really have her back. Instead, Natalie really clowned her and argued with her, making her look a hot mess on TV. So she felt like Natalie really snaked her and used her face for the show. So at this point, I finally understand how Sarah been feeling. Before, it was just random how Sarah would bring up her friendship issues with Natalie. it would just be random and out of place, and why are you discussing that right now type shit. So now that I'm hearing her really explain how she feel, I kind of understand it, because on the show we see Natalie arguing with Sarah and going against Sarah in arguments, and I just understand how Sarah feels, kind of betrayed. But again, like I said in my past few videos, why do you think Natalie is your closest, bestest friend? You guys are friends because of Bad Girls Club. You think she's not going to use you? I see where Sarah is coming from, but Sarah, you seen it coming. I seen it coming. She wasn't your bitch. Period. So Natalie, she just apologizes and say that I'm going to fix whatever problem we have in our friendship, and we're going to move on from this. That she, you know, she put on her big girl panties and said, alright, I'm gonna fix things. And I respect it, feel me? That's your friend. If that's really your friend, then y'all go fix it, feel me? But they obviously wasn't friends. So yeah, Natalie said that she was gonna fix things, and Sarah's just like, hey, whatever. So they decided to do a group hug. Everybody went in to hug each other except Sarah. Sarah acted like she wanted to grab her robe first before she joined the group hug. So they was like, nah, Sarah, come over here. But she was trying to play it off as her grabbing her robe. But come on now, you know you did not want to hug. Because when they finally did do the group hug, Sarah was just like, she was hugging everybody else but Natalie. Like she was standing right next to Natalie, and she didn't put her arm around Natalie. So you could tell that Sarah's still not fucking with Natalie at this point. But Natalie is trying to play it as, alright, we solved our issue and it is what it is. So in the next scene, it was weird. It was you could tell that a lot of shit was cut out. So supposedly that same night something happened.
On the show, it spun that Sarah came downstairs out of the middle of nowhere and started to pick on Sydney because Sarah's such a big bully. When I came downstairs, Sydney was holding pots and pans because apparently her plan was to wake me up for the 3rd time that week by hitting the pots and pans, what she saw Tanisha do 12 years ago. When they realized, like, oh, she's awake, we have to do something else. Sydney then starts to come for me. You hear Saucy Santana say, Sarah looks thirsty, drown that bitch. And they didn't know what was coming for them next. But yet, I'm spun as the bully and I start problems out of nowhere. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the actual live from the house.
Damn water right there? Right. Make them bitches drown.
You want it? I have it, thank you.
Oh, y'all woke up. Well, Sydney, y'all woke up. Who? Oh, I was about to come wake you up, bitch.
Not again.
No, bitch, you know
what? Next day you kept doing it.
Yeah, this was going to be the 3rd night if I did it again.
Why Tanisha not here? That's the one who started the pots and pans.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Right, that was 10 years ago. We gotta get over it.
Can we? It's, you know what? She instigating that. Can we have one day without the crocodile tears?
I was like 20 years old.
One day. Can we have one day without the tears?
One day without the extra
without
bad
the
acting,
tears.
without the bad acting. I'm a real ass bitch and I wear my heart on my sleeve, and you come to me and you talk to me and shit, and every time the camera comes around you want to talk shit. Fuck out of here. Don't talk about no I cry, whatever. I'm a genuine ass person. I'm always real. Don't come to me with no fake ass shit no more, Sydney. This shit's annoying. It's really fucking annoying. You want to be my friend off camera, on camera, you want to turn the fuck up and be up Natalie's ass. Fuck that. Don't talk to me off camera like you my friend and then fucking talk shit on camera. I'm over it.
I'm as real as
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I'm real down, bitch. I'm down. I'm real down.
Should I get offline? I think I should get offline.
Don't get offline.
I get confused and people be like, why is Sarah confused? Because bitches be nice to me and then they snap and I be like, oh well, and I'm not so
Actually, I haven't been mean to her all the time. No. What happened was,
no, it wasn't. You fucking
it only happened the last 2 days.
She thirsty.
And then look, bitch, she want to talk about like all the gays.
No, I don't. I never did. That was juicy. I never said nothing about
no I'm talking about you want to talk about the gays.
Me more than you. That's why you mad.
You didn't even let me finish.
They were screaming my name, not your name. They were screaming Sarah, Sarah, and you was on the mic and it was your birthday. And they scream my motherfucking name. So don't sit there and make up lies saying I can't shit about gay people. Fuck out of here, you lying ass bitch. Fuck out of here. Quit lying, stupid ass bitch. Talking about my house is dirty. Everybody knows I have a clean ass house. Fucking stupid ass dirty bitch. Fuck you. You dirty as fuck. You dirty ass bitch. And you a motherfucking liar and you extra and you fake for cameras. Fuck you fake hoe. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Keep fucking with me, you fucking bitch. Keep fucking with me. Keep fucking with me.
But in the show, we only see what happened the next day, which is mad sus. But then again, the camera crew was probably not around. You know, some of these shows they film for different scenarios and different time frames. but some shows film for 24 hours, and that's not Zeus. Maybe they accidentally missed it, maybe they purposely missed it. I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't there. So the scene starts off with Natalie randomly going off on Sarah about fucking tissue paper. Natalie is going off about tissue paper. Yes, you heard me correctly. This is why I said that right now I'm on Sarah's side with this. Like, they're really trying to pick at this to the fullest. Like, you're just doing too much. So Natalie, her side is Sarah gave Manny, which is the talent director, Manny gave Natalie one sheet of little ass paper. I don't know, because in Sarah's room, that's where Seven and Janelle at. They being nosy. They not choosing sides. If you guys think that Seven and Janelle was on Sarah's side, no. They was just being motherfucking nosy. They was just being nosy. So Sarah showed them how much toilet paper she gave Natalie, and it was like, you know, when you take a roll of toilet paper and you wrap it around your hand, it was about 3-4 wraps. I personally feel like that was enough toilet paper, and it was the thick type of toilet paper. It wasn't no thin shit. Like, you could tell it's thick. Me personally, I wouldn't have a problem, but supposedly Natalie, she takes toilet paper to the fucking heart. She can only use Angel Soft toilet paper, and she has to bring toilet paper with her when she travel because other countries don't have it. She was on the phone with her husband explaining it, talking about, you can ask Jacob right now. I do not mess with toilet paper. I have a certain type. Like, come on now. Who the fuck is really that, bro? I'll get the cheapest size motherfucking toilet paper if I really motherfucking need it. What the fuck? Toilet paper don't irritate me. I don't know about other people, but I'm pretty sure toilet paper is not that motherfucking serious. It's not. Seven in the scene, she's just like, why is toilet paper the topic of this conversation? Like, why is y'all arguing about motherfucking toilet paper? It just don't make no goddamn sense. So Sydney see Natalie going off. She feel that she needs to defend Natalie in this. She feels like she needs to defend Natalie in this. I don't think Natalie sent her at all. Just look at the scene. Natalie, she's fucking talking to Jacob and whoever to the fucking camera about the issue. Never did you see her turn to Sydney and say, oh yeah, go ahead and attack Sarah. Go to her room, say whatever. I didn't see that. So she taking it upon herself to go confront Sarah about the toilet paper and about what happened last night. Sydney is trying so hard to get in Sarah's room. She's talking to Sarah behind the door because Sarah, she got the door closed at this point. Like no, you're not coming in my room. And Sydney was like, you're the motherfucking problem. Just doing the whole motherfucking most. Sarah went online after the episode aired and talked about how Sydney was just being mad motherfucking dramatic. Like, y'all know how Sarah's exposing Natalie the whole show and all that shit that she has going on Instagram. So she posted a video of Sydney and her acting out different bad girls clips and reality TV quotes that they said, and it's just too much. It's too much.
The problem is you. It's fucking you. It's fucking you, Sarah.
One issue is you. Back up. You. Really? What
It's
is
you.
What might that be?
It's you.
Okay, come back again.
You.
And when it comes to my mother, and when it comes to my mother, when it comes down to my mother, and when it comes down to my mother, and when it comes down to my mother.
Hungry? I think you are, bitch.
You must be a boring ass bitch. You must be a boring ass bitch to repeat something that's already fucking said just for comedy. No, you must be fucking boring. So Sydney, she's trying to force her way into Sarah's room, and Sarah's just like, she's not having it. But Sydney, she found her way in Sarah's room.
That's what she did that last night. That's what she did.
I didn't throw water at you. I threw spoons at you, dumb bitch. Quit throwing trash.
You hit me last night with your fucking hand, bitch.
All right, mop the floor, Sydney. Clean up your mess.
These bitches are crazy.
Sarah, you know, she's tired of Sydney's bullshit, so she finally put her hands on Sydney and pushed her out of her room. She didn't hit her. It really wasn't that serious. It was just, you know, bitch, get out. Get out. Janelle and Seven, you know, they being nosy. So Janelle, she's talking to Sarah, and Seven goes to go talk to Natalie. Seven is just like, why y'all arguing? Just like, why y'all arguing? Natalie tells her she gave her one sheet of paper, and just recapping what she already fucking said. Finally, Tanisha comes storming in the motherfucking house. She's storming. She's tired of this goddamn shit. She's tired of being called here by production, as she said, because it's just getting too draining, and she feels like Natalie really fumbled the bag. So Tanisha comes and she goes into Natalie's room, and they have a little one-on-one. Tanisha's just like, why the fuck did you fumble the bag? She wasn't trying to say you fumbled the bag, but she was going around that and saying it to Natalie. So Natalie's like, I don't know who fumbled the bag, but it wasn't me. It wasn't me. But you could tell Tanisha was implying that, Natalie, you fumbled the bag. So what the fuck? So Natalie is just like, alright, I'm gonna get dressed and we'll talk after. Tanisha leaves the room to go talk to Sarah to see what the fuck is going on. So she goes to Sarah's room and asks her what happened, like, was it good? So when Sarah was explaining her issue, Tanisha all of a sudden decided to interrupt her. Like, why are you interrupting her? Let her tell her side. This is why the fuck she's saying that she don't want to go to the reunion, because she feels like she's going to get interrupted and all cut out and shit, just because it is. That's why Sarah feel like that. Tanisha's just like, you know, fuck all that. Why you breaking girl code? Why you breaking girl code? Nobody, me, the audience, the fans, nobody knows what the girl code is, but they keep saying girl code. She broke girl code. So Sarah's like, what are you talking about? Girl code? Whoa, I don't know what that means. So she finally, after Tanisha dramatic, you know, performance, Sarah finally gets to explain her side of the story.
Because I didn't give her my roll of toilet paper. That's how this started.
This is not about no fucking toilet paper.
Okay, so
this is about the paper.
Then it was about Sydney last night coming for me.
What were you and Natalie? What's going on?
Today.
Mm-hmm.
So last night, it was
So I'm stupid? Y'all talking to me like I'm dumb?
What is going on? Do you want to hear the story or not? So Sydney, Tanisha.
We're just sitting in there like, what the hell is happening? Why is tissue the basis of the conversation? I have a 1-year-old if I want to deal with stuff like this.
But we heard toilet paper.
It was toilet paper. Sydney came for me last night in the kitchen. Okay, whatever. Today happens. I wake up. Natalie's been to me 10 minutes. She's complaining about her charger for 10 minutes. Okay, I say I gotta get in the shower. I get in the shower. I go to the doctor. My finger's fucking fractured. I have the fucking paperwork. And then I get back and she goes, can I have your toilet paper?
Listen, just so you know, I know her. This ain't about no toilet paper, fam.
So Tanisha ends off by saying that, you know it's not about the toilet paper, and decided to turn to Seven and Janelle and start apologizing. She started apologizing about the show and telling them, like, y'all is really what represented what I wanted for the show, and it's just sad how we wasn't able to make a successful show. Like, we fumbled the bag. We fumbled it. We motherfucking fumbled it. So she started apologizing to them, and Tanisha goes to go hug Seven and Janelle, and she went to go hug Sarah, but Sarah's just like, no, I don't want to hug you. We got issues and stuff. So Tanisha, all she could do is just apologize from a distance. Like, they just, Tanisha was just telling her side from this spot, and Sarah was just in this spot. Tanisha, she just basically said, you know, I'm sorry, this didn't go as planned, like, we did what we can. Sarah just felt the need to fucking cry for some reason. It's like you don't want to hug her, but you're crying. So after that scene, this is where Natalie finally got dressed, and Seven, Janelle, and Tanisha met up with Natalie on her little balcony shit and talked about what happened. Like, they want to hear from Natalie now. Like, what the fuck is the issue? What the fuck is the issue? So Natalie's like, you know, it's not about the motherfucking tissue. she admits right now that it's not about the tissue. It's about girl code. But if it's about girl code, why didn't you just say that in the first place? Natalie's like, you know, I got a fat ass and I can't use just one sheet of toilet paper. But Janelle and Seven, they both like, you know, well, we seen how much she gave you and it looked like a decent amount. But Natalie's like, no, it's a lie. She gave Manny one sheet of toilet paper for me. I don't know how much fucking toilet paper was there. I don't know who the fuck to believe. Janelle was just like, you know, usually when someone asks for toilet paper, I just give them the whole roll. Which makes sense, because why are you measuring out how much? Why are you measuring out? Like, no. Just give them the whole roll. It's not like they're gonna use the whole motherfucking roll. Just give it to them. It's really not that serious. So Natalie, she explains that the main issue is because Sarah broke girl code. I guess from hearing what Natalie was trying to hint at, girl code is when you fucking someone's man. When you fucking someone's man. So I don't know if Sarah was fucking somebody's man. I just don't know. I don't know what to say to that, because all that they're saying is girl code. Why are you breaking girl code? Girl code, that's it. There's no story behind it, just girl code. So I don't know.
If we're supposed to be a sisterhood, and last night I just told Sarah, whatever we got going on, like, I'm gonna work on that, we're gonna squash this, we're gonna move forward. She said okay, I said okay, done. We just squashed all our drama last night, and now you wanna come at me about some toilet paper? Like, I don't got time for it no more, Sarah. Like, it's over, it's done. Last night we eating pizza in the kitchen, she wanna come down and start more drama. I have it all on video. She wasn't eating the pizza, it was me, Sydney, Saucy, and everyone in the kitchen. She literally came down just to keep going with Sydney. She heard Sydney down in the kitchen, she came running down, started a whole fucking shit show. That went on until 6:30 in the morning, okay? I then just went upstairs and found out that Sarah was doing some other shit against girl code. And at the end of the day, like, we can go into girl code, a whole bunch of things. Talking to somebody's nigga, fucking somebody's nigga, that's doing anything that has to do with that.
I don't play those games. That's why I pulled up the way I pulled up.
So Tanisha decides to speak up and say that, you know, Natalie is an alpha female. She's loud, she's aggressive, she stands her own ground, and not everybody can be friends with that type of person. So she's basically saying that Sarah just, she wasn't a real friend. She's not a real friend. She can't handle your personality. She can't handle you. And we see that. Sydney tries to join the conversation, but this is where Tanisha was just like, nope, I'm not talking no more. I'm out. And this is where the scene ended too. Everybody, nobody wanted to talk to Sydney at all. Everybody just decided to leave the scene. So finally, in the last scene, they have their last meeting. Tanisha and Natalie, they're there first, and they're talking about, you know, let's just call it, let's just wrap up the show. It is what it is. There's nothing else that we could do. Let's just end the show right now. So they decided to call all the girls in to tell them what's going to happen. So Tanisha, she explains her side. She's just saying that, you know, I really thought that we could have a successful show, but it's just too much chaos happening, and we just think that we should just wrap up the show now. She was really crying with her sunglasses off. Natalie was like, you know, take off the sunglasses. Take off the sunglasses. Like, just take it off. We already know you high. Just take off the fucking sunglasses. Sarah's agreeing with Tanisha. She's just saying that everything failed. Yeah, you're right. You got Christina in the corner crying. I feel for her because she was here from the start. From the OnlyFans shit. Like, she was really here from the start. And I could see why she's crying because it failed. So Sydney decided to say her piece. She said that she appreciates the opportunity for being on the show, and she apologizes for all the shit that she caused. She knows that she started so much shit in the house. Like, she knows that she ruined the whole show. If Sydney wasn't there, the show would have went how it was planned. I swear. Sydney was the start of everything. When you have one negative thing in the circle, that's going to set off a whole ripple and affect everybody that's around that negative thing. And Tanisha's just like, yeah, you've been going off on Janelle, and it will be like really, like, Janelle would appreciate an apology, and that's supposed to be your bad girl sister, da 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 da. So Sydney, she turns to Janelle, it's just like, you know, I'm sorry, and Janelle's just like, yeah. So Tanisha decides to go around in a circle and ask everybody, what do you think made the show fail? Like, what do you think caused this to fail? And she started with Sarah, and Sarah's just like, you know, well, I came in with an understanding and it wasn't what I thought it would be. And I think what she mean by that is they came in thinking that this show was going to be like Basketball Wives or Housewives of Atlanta, New York, whatever. They thought it was going to be like that, but really it was some bad girl shit. All of a sudden, she started to get into it with Natalie again, and they started fighting and arguing. It's really getting annoying at this point.
I feel like I came in with one understanding. It got switched. I felt like lies were being told to isolate me. And what happened between me and Natalie was extremely fucked up. Coming into this house, she made a promise that she would not let anybody else cause any chaos or whatever, and comes to find out, she was the one that I feel like did it.
Don't start.
So the girls wanted to end this with like a light note, what they enjoyed about this experience, and honestly, I did not enjoy it.
She lied about everybody, talking to isolate me. So I think it's very bad because I've been a good friend to her and she hasn't been a good friend back. And the lies don't stop.
And either from you either.
No, I don't tell lies.
Yeah,
literally, she tells lies all the time.
And everything on you is fake and everything about you is fake.
Natalie has proven once again to be a fake friend.
You got Botox and your lip injections on FaceTime. You got your lipo in 2014. You also got ass injections in Orlando in 2013. So stop.
Unnecessary. All right.
So after they got done arguing, Tanisha, she apologizes to Sarah. She's just saying what she can because she knows that she's the EP and that she fucked up the whole show. So she's just trying to apologize and trying to end it off on a good note, but it's not really going to end like that. Hell no, hell no. They go to Janelle and ask her, why do you think that the show didn't work out? Janelle said that some people just bring the worst out of some people and it was just too much for the show. I agree, it's just too many different personalities and too many different personal issues brought onto the show, and that's why it did not work out. It's like you could have a good idea, a good plan, and execute it right, but as soon as there's some drama or just one problem, everything just fucks up the whole idea. So Natalie was just like, you know, Tanisha said that she just wants to wrap up the show. It is what it is. We already knew it was gonna end. They've been in that house for like what, a whole week now. It was going to end, but this is how they're going to end it. That's how they're gonna end it. They asked Seven, would you do this again? Seven said that I would never do this again. She was mad for some reason. She was real angry. She was quiet. She didn't say nothing to nobody. She was just sitting in that scene saying nothing until that point. I think the only thing that she said online is that the producers got her mad and she didn't want to film. She just wanted to go home. She didn't want to film, but they made her film, and that's why she was acting like that, which is sad because I really wanted to hear more from her. But I guess if someone pisses you off, you're just not going to talk. Natalie, she wraps up the whole conversation saying that, oh, well, I want to end this last night going out. Like, let's all go out. Let's go party like bad girls and, you know, get lit. Da-da-da-da. Always motherfucking party. I swear they went partying every motherfucking night. That's so tiring. Sarah said, nah, I'm going home. I got work to do. I'm tired of this little foolishness. It's just a whole waste. Sarah, she's above all of this shit. She's too good for all of this. So she's not going out and everybody else is going out. The show ends with outros. So in the outros, they just said that the show didn't end how they wanted it to end, and it is what it is. They brought what they could to the show, and that's all they could do. So yeah, that's how the show ended. So at the end of the episode, we got to see a sneak peek of the reunion, and it looked like some heated conversations. I don't think they're gonna fight. It's just gonna be more arguing and arguing and arguing. And I guess I'm here for it. I guess I'm tuned in. I mean, I still got Zeus. Even though they don't got no more shows. Jocelyn's show went off. Supposedly, Saucy Santana's dropping a show on Zeus. Supposedly, One More Chance, another season is about to drop. But yeah, that's it for this episode. I know I'm kind of late on it, but I just knew that the reunion was going to be 2 weeks after the last episode aired. So I just wanted to, you know, stretch out my Bad Girls related videos. Feel me? But yeah, if you guys want to see more reviews, if you guys want to see my reviews on the reunion, make sure you guys stay tuned. Subscribe, like, comment, and I'll just see you in the next one, okay? Later.